Hello, I'm Dinkle, and these are tips on eVegas. eVegas is coming up in about a month, and for those of you who haven't been before, I want to give you some helpful tips on how to make it a successful eVegas. So first tip is, at eVegas we use our space names. I am Dinkle, and on my badge it will have my name on it. See, everyone's going to have a badge. Well, Sid, my friend Sid here, he doesn't have a badge because he hasn't been there before. But when you're there, you use your space names. So you can look at people's badges and see who they are. Now, some people who play Eve are a little more introverted and have a little social anxiety. So everyone there is interested in being there. We're all part of the same Eve tribe when we're there. So people do want to talk to you, but if two socially anxious people meet each other, they just kind of orbit and don't say anything. So I'm going to tell you how to have that conversation. All you have to do is say, "Hi, I'm insert name here. Who do you fly with?" And that's a conversation starter right there. Now, you don't have to talk forever, and you may not want to talk to everyone, but at least you can say hello and know who's who and put a face to the name. So I will try it with Sid, who is Canadian. That means he's naturally shy. So you say, "Hi, who do you fly with?"
Hi, who do you fly with?
I'm Dinkle. I fly with Brave Newbies. Pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
Very good. You see, he's Canadian and he could do that. All right. Next thing is alcohol. In Vegas, there's a lot of drinking. Now, I'm going to recommend to you that the very first thing you do before you do anything else for eVegas when you get there is you go buy some Gatorade. And you take this Gatorade and you put it next to your bed wherever you're going to sleep. Now, after the night of drinking has finished and you eventually make it back to your room, what you want to do is drink about half of the Gatorade. That will help you. And then in the morning when you wake up, you drink the other half of Gatorade. Don't wait to get it the morning after. It's too late. Get the Gatorade now, ahead of time. All right? The other thing to do while you're drinking is, it's going to look like everyone's just pounding shots all the time and drinking everything, but what you want to do is have a glass of water between the drinks. No one's going to care, and it'll keep you cruising so you can hang out more and more. Now, if you don't want straight water, you can go with a club soda or a Coke or anything like that, but have a little liquid in between your drinks. All right? We don't want to have to drag you around town because you got too drunk. You want to have a good time, and most importantly, you want to wake up the next day without a hangover. So let's talk about the sessions themselves. Now, the sessions are interesting and fun, and everyone's part of the group, and you're sitting with people, and there's flags and all kinds of fun. And then after the sessions, there are these round tables, and this is what I'm concerned about with you. At the round tables, people have a habit of walking up to the microphone and going on a long diatribe about something that no one else cares about. And what's happening is everyone is trying to kill you in the room with mind daggers for the entire time you're speaking. And Fozzie will say something like, "That's very interesting. We'll have to look into that a little deeper," which means that's the biggest load of shit I've ever heard in my life. So you don't want to do a diatribe. Now, you can ask a question for clarification if they just announce something amazing and wonderful. You can say, "Does that apply in HISAC?" or "How many Framin stamps do I need to build that?" You can ask for clarification. And if you do insist on making a request, something that's like your brainstormy idea, you need to do it quickly and simply. A quick statement and what you're trying to get across. No one needs a big wind-up. Let me give you an example. This is the Primate. It's a ship that came out when planetary interaction started. It's been outstripped completely by the Epithal in use now. Could we consider having the Primate being rebalanced as a moon ore hauling only ship? That's it. That's all I had to say. The idea is made clear. People understand what I'm talking about. I don't have to talk about 2007. I don't have to talk about Gevlin Goblins. I don't talk about anything crazy. I just said my stuff. Got me? All right. Next thing to talk about is the most important of all for me, because I went to a conference last week and I got sick. Why? Because people don't wash their hands. Now this, for those unaware, is soap. Now, you use soap when you wash your hands, and then you won't transmit disease around. And if everyone washes their hands, none of us will get sick when we shake hands.
How do you do?
I'm doing well. I'm Dinkle with Brave.
Nice to meet you.
All right. So again, use soap when you wash your hands, and wash your hands multiple times a day. No one wants to get sick, especially me. All right. You're going to Vegas. If you haven't been there before, Vegas has lots of things to do. There'll be trips, there'll be things. Everyone will be doing different stuff, right? And in Nevada, marijuana is legal. You can try the devil's lettuce, the dope, the weed. You can do that if you want. So we're going to try something here that Sid has never done before. We're not going to smoke weed on camera, but Sid is from Canada, and they don't have these delicious snowballs in Canada, and Sid has never had one before. So this purely chemical concoction is the most amazing thing we have. So I'm going to give Sid a snowball.
Thanks, Mike. Dunk.
Sure. And I'm going to take a snowball, and then we're going to eat them. Oh, it's a lot to eat. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. You can continue eating.
Good plan.
Man, that's terrible. See, we tried something new, and we realized you can't eat a snowball in just one bite. All right? Now, I will be in Vegas, and I will be bringing, along with tradition, the briefcase. I'll be bringing the briefcase of friendship. Ta-da! Okay, that's it. We're going to end this with a shot. So here's to all of you, whether we see you in Vegas, whether you can't make it to Vegas. We love you. Have a good time. Cheers. Chip, chip. Skål.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. See you in Vegas.